me to start. Welcome to you all in this online class. Dear students, as we know, today we will discuss the main topic, the union government, the executive. Okay, yesterday I had started it, right? I had started it, but only a few points. Welcome you again in this online class. Today, the main topic of our discussion is the union government, the legislative, right? In which we are going to study about the union legislature that is formed by president, prime minister and his council of minister, we have already discussed yesterday. As we know, our union executive is consisted with the president, prime minister and the council of minister. This works on the national scale. The national government has three organs as the state government. These three organs of the government are legislature or legislative body, executive and judiciary. On the national scale, national legislature is known as the parliament, which have two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and president is an inevitable part of parliament. Its main work is to frame the law, and the law made by the legislature is executed by executive body, and in case of having disputes, laws are interpreted, explained by the judiciary. Yesterday you have learned the executive body of a government is a body or is an organ of the government which work is to implement the law made by the legislative, and it helps to run the administration. In our country, parliamentary form of government is applied, which have some salient features. One of the salient feature is different layers of government. For example, national level, state level and grassroots level. And in parliamentary form of government, there are two types of executive, nominal executive and real executive. Actually, they are called nominal head and real head. In previous class, it was made very clear why our president is called the nominal head, and your conception was clear. That reason behind to call president as nominal head is that the president is bound to act according to the advices of the president and his council of ministers. He is not free to ignore any advices given by the prime minister and council of ministers, but all the work of the nation is done in his name. It is why he is called the nominal head. Generally, this type of question of 3 marks or sometimes 1 mark question is asked. Generally 1 mark question to write in short. Prime Minister is known as the real head because he and his council of ministers, whatever take the decision cannot be ignored by the president. So in real sense, power remains in the hand of the prime minister and his council of ministers. Is it clear? So this is the reason behind calling president nominal head and prime minister the real head or real executive. Is it clear? Here two pictures are given, one picture, one image, one photo is of our honorable president, Mr. Ramnath Kovind, and another one is our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi. Now next is the President of India. Here yesterday you have seen all the 14 presidents' photo is given here. You can take help to make any project or activities related to the President of India. All these qualifications yesterday we have discussed. Election of president. In our country, president is elected. It is why our country is called a republic. Have you understood? This is new thing. What is the basic difference between the democratic country and republican country? Actually, all the republican country can be the democratic country. But all the democratic country cannot be the republican country. Have you understood this riddle? Don't get confused then. Actually, a republic can be set up where there is democracy. Because democracy, a republic is a form of government where head of the government is elected, right? Where the head of the government is elected. In our country, president is the head of our government who is elected by an electoral college. And such a country where such type of system exists is called republic. To clear your concept, take an example of England. England is a democratic country where representatives are elected by the people. Prime Minister is appointed from the elected members of the parliament. In spite of it is not called the republic. Why? Because here one who holds the post of presidency comes from royal family. They are selected, right? They are not elected by the people. It is why in England there is no republic, there is democracy. Now next is, who take part in this electoral college, electoral institution, electoral group of electors, group of voters for president. All the elected members of parliament as well as the legislative assemblies of the states take part in the election of the president, right? And nominated members are not allowed to cast vote. You know this fact that in our parliament, in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, some members are nominated, selected by the president, who are expert and distinguished personalities of different arena of knowledge and wisdom, art, architecture, whatever. 12 members are nominated in Rajya Sabha by the president, and 2 members are elected by the president in Lok Sabha. Listen it carefully, because this type of question can be set in your question paper. So do not get confused. 2 members are nominated in Lok Sabha and 12 members are nominated in Rajya Sabha. Next, election is based on the single transferable vote system of proportional representations. This is a special type of voting system in which a candidate to win the election is or had necessary to get the fixed quota. Minimum 50% of total vote must be secured by such candidates. And one who gets maximum votes is declared as the president. Now, elaborately in your book about the description about the election of president is given. Now, next is impeachment. Impeachment is a process to remove to whom? Prime Minister? No. To remove President, judges, and Chief Justice of Supreme Court and High Court. So, impeachment means a procedure or a process to remove the President, Chief Justice, and judges. As far as matter is concerned, to remove the President of India, no one has been removed till now. But there is a process in our constitution to remove the president. This is called impeachment. It is a special procedure to remove the president in case of violation of constitution. If any action is taken by the president against the interest of nation or beyond the constitutional norms, the impeachment process is brought in parliament for voting. A resolution of impeachment is passed by both the houses of the parliament, and if it is passed, the president has to quit the post. But it is a very tough procedure. It must be passed by not less than 2/3 majority of the total membership. Right? 2/3 of the total membership must be in favor of passing this bill. After that, it is passed. Is it clear? So, if question comes, what do you mean by impeachment? You can know it well and you can write in better way. Actually, this image which is given in this slide, to make my topic relevant, impeachment, I have said, but the picture is of American president. Photo is given here of American president, because he has, because the dialogue given him regarding the impeachments is written here, in which he has said, that is in white color, impeachment, a political suicide march. For Democrats, they have been trying impeach me from the day one House Democrats demanded with boycott. I mean, he is against this type of process, and he proves that impeachment should not be brought against him because he has faith. I mean, the legislature, I mean, Parliament had faith in him. So in this way, this is called impeachment. Let me to know about your view. Are you, if you have any problem, you can chat. If you have any topic, do not write whose photo is given or no. If you share your problem. Now, what is electoral college, Prachi? Actually, electoral college is a group of voters who vote for only president. They are the members, actually they are the elected MPs and the member of legislative assemblies of the state. Such members form this institution who are allowed to cast vote in the election of president. Is it clear? Yes, Prime Minister also can vote. Thank you. Then you have told me background is very good. only for you, I mean you all students, I have given it. But what happened, I cannot see always to your remarks given in your slide. It is why in the chat box, it is why by getting some break, I give this opportunity to you all to share your views. Now let me to continue. Should I continue? Okay, let me to continue. Next, you see this topic, this one, actually background is also just like an example of the topic that I describe you. Now next topic that I was trying to make it for next day, but let me to continue. 1 minute I have to continue, right? After this slide, I will close it and I will give you the link. Executive powers. Now here we have to know about the power and function of the president, right? His power is very vast. To make the study convenient, it is divided into 4 or 5 topics. First is executive powers, in which you should learn minimum 5 main points. He takes all the administrative decisions. As you have already learned, all the administrative decisions are taken in his name. It is why he is called the nominal head. He is also called the first citizen of India. Now next is he makes all the important appointments. For example, appointments of Prime Minister, Chief Justice, judges, members of Finance Commission, Election Commission, right? Ambassadors. So all these important actions or appointments are done by him. Have you understood? Next, Supreme Command appointments the members of Election Commission. Fourth, he is the head of the army. I mean defense, right? Supreme Commander of India's Defense Force. All the 3 heads are under him. He has right to get all information about the decision taken by the PM and Council of Ministers. If he wants to get this information, the Prime Minister and Council of Ministers has to provide it. And 6, in next slide, we will discuss about the legislative powers. But we have less time. This time is reserved for test. So let me to conclude it. Thank you. As a good listener, you have listened and communicate your views. Let me to share the link. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let me to give this. But in course of test, you will keep your video option on. This is the instruction given by sir, principal sir. So please, all of you, do it. Have you got? No, अब देखो ओके हो जाएगा. Yes sir. Have you got? Yes, you have seen the. Thank you. Continue. In first glance, question will be seen Our question, you will feel that question is very simple, but it is twisted also, right? So read question very carefully to its end. Is it open? Vaibhav, you have told me it is not open. Rest student, is your link, has the link opened? Write in your chat box, is link opened? Yes, sir, open. Thank you. कॉपी सही से करो और पेस्ट करो, वो आ जाएगा.